So if you've been watching the price on VeChain, that is VET lately, you're probably asking the same question that I am. What in the world is going on and what are we going to expect next? Last we left the charts, this is a daily chart zoomed way out. You can see this trend line hitting the tops of the wicks and the tops of the swing highs from way back in June of 2022. The price over the past few weeks has gone up and risen and hit that trend line. Since, what is this, October, the middle of October, VET has been on a skyrocket run, almost doubling in price. But lately, when I zoom back into the daily, I'm getting a lot of confusing signals, and it's making me wonder exactly what is going to be happening here in the near future. Now, when we had been looking at VET on the daily zoomed in, we had this trend line we were watching that was acting as support. It looked something like that. Yeah, that's what it looked like. And I was saying, look, if the market falls below this trend line, there's a chance that VET's going to continue on down. And as you can see, yesterday and the day before, the market did break that trend line and we started falling. So much so that when I went to bed last night, I had this range. I had deleted this trend line since it had been broken. And I had this falling, channel marked on my chart that looks something like that. And I was thinking, okay, this is the next channel. This is the pattern that the market is now forming. And it's forming this pattern across multiple cryptos. It's forming it against Bitcoin, and especially Bitcoin. If you look over at, well, let's just take a look at it. Bitcoin also has a channel that's very similar to that. It's a falling channel. So we're seeing some weakness in the crypto market that we haven't seen in a while, at least in the last few days. Actually, that's a wedge. And Bitcoin's also at a point where it's got to make a decision. It's got to make a decision. So when I went to bed last night, I think the market was down here. And I was like, whoa, okay, so we have a lot of falling, a lot of red in the market, and it looked like price is going to continue this falling channel, basically, is what this is. And then I woke up this morning, and I see that the market had actually gone below that channel, and now look at what it's done since. It's gone from basically 0.264 or 0.0264 all the way up to 0.0295, all in a matter of, I don't know, what's that, 8 hours. So right now there is some great indecision, especially in VET, but in the crypto market all the way around, which is not to be surprising because the market has skyrocketed over the past 2 months, especially over the last month. You just can't expect the market to continue to go straight up. It's got to have some correction and some retracement, and that's what we're seeing now. I'm not really concerned. I'm more curious. Is how long is this pattern going to be respected? Is VET going to continue to fall? Or are we going to see, and we very well could, see another break above this channel, above this trend line that we've had here for goodness. It's been here for quite a while. It could break that and then start rising to some of these levels that I have marked up here as far as resistances that it would have to go through to continue higher. So the market could do that, or I could look in a few hours and see that the market has plummeted back down and we're showing more of a green candle again. So you can really just go and wait. If you're looking for a down, let me get out of this. If you're looking for down movement, you might find it right here as it falls. And if you're looking for up movement, wait for it to break this channel. Again, wait for it to break this trend line and then go long. Now, how far could it fall? That's always a good question. And I've got a pretty good answer. If I draw a fib level from this swing low to this swing high right here, okay, so I went to that high. This is the line I'm very curious about, this 0.618. The price did go below that, but it went right back up. That shows that line means something. It's not just a random line. It means there was actually buyers there looking at around that area, 0.027, and bought all of that, shot the market right back up. So I'd be very curious if the market's going to fall, how again is it going to react around 0.027? But look, you see the way that market, you see that candle right there? Would not surprise me in the least to see, boop, pop right out of there and continue its way on back up. So this is just natural occurrences in the market. There's nothing to be frightened about, nothing to be scared of. After a big run up like we've seen, we're going to see some pullback like this, and it could very well pull back and be on its way to higher highs. We'll keep an eye on it. Y'all take care.